live, but that's perfectly fine. And contestant
Agent
number
K.
1.
Courage now. Truth always.
Forever.
Can I please get Robin in the movies sometime soon?
You will.
We'll eventually get Robin.
No, eventually.
All right. Good. Or done. I still got them.
Yep, I'm sending out the updates, so we're just gonna be really quick for anyone who's tuning in. Dun 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 dun. Da 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 da. Bum. What do you? We gotta focus. We let you in. What did you put on?
That's the Phantasm.
Oh, you.
This Christmas, for the first time, America's most exciting and legendary motion picture hero comes to the screen like you've never seen him before. In an larger than life feature film. Now, the Dark Knight confronts his newest and most menacing villain.
I want to see this more than Batman Forever on the big screen.
The Phantasm. I want you. And faces his greatest danger.
I will rent out the whole theater and not invite anyone. Just let me watch it. In my peace and quietness.
The whole guy just rented out this whole theater just for himself.
Yes, damn right. Somehow, here's the theme. And somehow, you will all somehow find a way to get in and bug me. Like, I'm here to watch my movie.
All right, we ready to officially start? It is officially 8 o'clock. You can go ahead and shut that off. Let me go hit the one right here. Okay.
Peer pressure.
Peer pressure?
Yes. You're on your first show. Peer pressure.
You're on your first
Wouldn't be
show.
the first
Of
time.
all, no one knows who she is. Well, you should go ahead and introduce yourself while I get this set up over here. On the TikTok side of things, because now we also go.
TikTok.
TikTok is cool. It's really cool. It's really fun.
Wow, so professional. One mic for the whole table.
It is. Listen, listen, I don't like your sass all of a sudden.
That's what she's like.
And he leaps over the bed.
And he's gone.
He's always back.
Like the Batman. He always comes
He
back.
is the Batman. All right, we're also going live here on the old TikTok. Hopefully, it's a good angle.
Over here's Batman.
Yeah.
I ain't Batman.
But that's Batman.
I know it's
Anyway, hello everyone. Welcome back. We are live. We're officially back. We've watched a lot of stuff over the past few weeks. Talk about a lot of stuff. And everyone might be wondering, who is our new, wonderful, lovely companion guest here tonight? Who are you? What's your name?
What's your name?
My name's Alana. What's up?
What's up? How's it going?
Welcome.
Going good. Thanks for having me.
No problem. If you're wondering where we met this stranger, yes, Adam, would you like to tell this story?
Yes. All right.
I'm going a little closer. You get to tell this story.
Okay. Well, I met her at a comic book store. Oh, shocking!
Oh, yeah, so we didn't get but a comment. There we go. I'm getting this all fixed. We already have a viewer on TikTok, too. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's
So,
really crazy.
You work at a comic book store. Is this true?
Yeah.
You do. Tell me the comic book store you work at.
You want the whole name?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, sure.
There's the whole
Comic
name.
City.
Oh.
Only girl there, though, but, it's fun.
Fascinating.
That's
Adam's
fun.
whole stomping ground, his old stomping ground, Comic City,
Man himself.
which we all started, going there now. I have the folder. I gotta go pick up books.
Where you
Yeah,
best?
you need to.
We'll
I
get
only
her.
have one, though, I think, in the thing, though.
Probably.
I don't-
Yeah,
yeah,
I
nothing
didn't
like-
check. I didn't update it, so
I'm gonna be picking up my books. This
I was
week.
wondering-
I just know you got some stuff.
Yeah, I usually wait because, everything was only coming out, a week apart. And I'm like, I'm not going to keep going with multiple. I'll just let it stack, and then I'll go grab it.
That's fine.
Because I get charged anyway.
Yeah.
It's like I don't get charged, and if I don't go, I'm paying for it anyway.
I have my people. That's all I need to do.
Yes, you do have yours.
I have Aaron. I have Todd. I have her.
Yeah, I also
They keep pulling my stuff.
Yeah, I also had to change a few of my stuff around on the website. I subscribed to a lot of new series coming out. One of the big one was the Absolute absolute DC universe.
which has been very good. Which has been really, really good. The biggest shocker for comics to me, I think, was Zeb Wells' Amazing Spider-Man issue last week. Mind blown by it.
Is he finally off Amazing Spider-Man yet? Or?
No, he actually wrote a great story that I literally could shout to the world and the gods.
But now, guess what? No one cares anymore because it's Zeb Wells.
Yeah. The first time I can give him a pat on the back and go, "You did good, buddy. You did good."
Yeah. Anyway, it's the comic side. Do we want to just get into the fun reviews?
Yep.
All right, do you want to talk Alien first? Or do you want to talk Batman?
That doesn't matter to me, man.
Let's do Alien, because Lana's seen Alien.
Yeah.
All right. If you're new to the world of pop culture and everything, hi TikTok, welcome YouTube. We're still getting some people up in here. If you want to also put word out too, that'd be great.
I get you.
I kick this off. But this first part is in space. I think a lot of people heard us scream. Alien Romulus came out last week.
Her scream.
Alien Romulus came out last week. I didn't get to see it opening night. I was out of town, but I saw it yesterday. And holy hell, what a movie. It went from, oh, this is an alien movie to, oh, cool horror movie to, what the hell is that thing? In a matter of seconds, emotions were just flying through and you couldn't process what was going on. But anyway, Alien Romulus. It's the, what movie is it now in the Alien franchise?
So it will be I think it's the 4th. Yeah, because we have Alien Earth, which is the new TV series.
Well, let's not get ahead of the series. Just stick to the movies.
Okay, so Prometheus, Alien Covenant, Alien Romulus. So 4th.
Yeah, how many overall have they made for the Alien? Isn't it like 5 now?
Yeah, it's about 6.
Six
or
okay.
7.
6 or 7.
Yep.
Okay. So, we're 6 movies into the Alien franchise. I'm not a big fan of the franchise. I was actually very scared of the Xenomorphs for a long time, I will admit. Because, the design of the Xenomorph, it's scary. Hi, Stefan. Yeah, I'm TikTok verified. I'm cool now.
It's true.
We're talking Alien Romulus. So he was all excited for this movie. You've been excited for this movie. Both the trailers looked fantastic for this movie.
Mm-hmm.
You went to go see it. I found out with them because he's like, "Oh yeah, I went with someone." I'm like, "Alana." He's like, "Yeah."
I'm not a fan of Xenomorphs. Gonna be awesome like you.
I don't think anyone is. They're terrifying.
I don't
to
like
look
the
at.
face huggers either.
Oh, okay. So then you're gonna laugh at my reaction for this whole movie. So I started laughing when it got. So when we first see the Xenomorph, when you see the cool silhouette of him hanging, I was like, okay, cool. But then when you see the actual Xenomorph, he literally saw me in my chair go,
I was so happy.
We just got good.
I was
it's getting good now.
See, the best was I got you two. You two are funny. You
Yeah, she's hiding.
Hey, you should.
And then it was and I'm just enjoying this.
Yeah, so
Yeah, you were just sitting there and you're like, you good?
Yeah.
We could go see Coraline.
Right, because you were just
here's
No, I was not.
No,
There's only one part where I was just
whole blanket. You took the blanket. You're like, kid, look, and I'm just like, ooh, what the fuck is going on here?
So here's the funny thing of a few weeks prior. He goes, we're all gonna do a bet. We're gonna see who can last in the theater the longest. I should have took that bet. I would have kicked his ass.
We should have because we would have done because we did it for Nun 2. Remember?
Yeah, but we all sat in the theater because Nun 2 wasn't even scary.
No, it wasn't.
It was just boring.
Even though we were like, all right, whoever walks out loses.
Yeah, whoever walks out loses. And I should have bet you $5. All right, I'm not walking out of this movie.
No, I should have done a little more than that.
It's Adam. It would have been our first movie bet because we always talk about because the original plan was we were gonna have a way bunch more people and see who would have been leaving first, but it wasn't that gory, so I don't think a lot of people would have left.
Honestly,
the only part I think people would have walked out on is when it's Isabel Merced, and you know what scene I'm talking about.
I know what scene's about. No, so the scene, which
we won't get there just yet.
Okay.
We'll save it for a bit. So yeah, opening, it takes place 20 years after the first Alien, which is really cool because I had watched that 2 weeks ago. So I was kind of familiar with its pacing.
Yeah, I would like to actually hear your review on the first Alien a little bit. How'd you like it? Because I remember I hyped it for you. I said this is the greatest sci-fi movie.
Yeah, you hyped it a lot for me. I think in the beginning, the first hour, it is extremely slow. It's the worst. Someone's pulling off a slow Band-Aid on your scab, and you're just like, please get to something interesting. I need to like give me something here.
Well, it's like with Aliens. We kept making so many jokes. We didn't even finish it. We were making jokes 24/7.
What, Aliens?
Yeah, Aliens.
Yeah, well, we'll finish that.
And also too, my dad just kept making jokes.
Oh yeah, the theater owner said
The theater owner.
All right, so if you ever meet Adam's parents, there's a running joke whenever we watch movies is, hey, shut up, you guys are in the theater. You guys don't do this when you're in the theater. But during Romulus, we were making jokes back and forth. I was making it fun for him because I forgot who I saw. Oh, Callie's face. She's the main character. I forgot what's her name. Rain.
Yeah,
Rain.
yeah.
Rain. I look over to him and go. I just went like, this is really quiet. I think someone else heard because I heard laughter in the back. I go, oh, she's so hot.
Just kept saying, keep it in your pants.
Yeah, I just kept going.
Should have done a Michael Scott. That's what she said.
Oh, I had so much fun with this viewing first time. It was a good one. All right, so back to Alien. Quick review of the Alien. I like it. It gets interesting once stuff starts happening.
Mm-hmm.
And once I found out the actual message about Alien, what it's actually supposed to represent is, hey, there's unknowns out in space. What can you encounter? What's out there? What can you find? We don't know a lot about deep space. We're completely in unknown territory when we get out there. It kind of clicked. I was like, oh, okay, so that's what I was supposed to get. It's not just xenomorph, face hugger, chest buster, all that.
It's supposed to be about evil corporations. What Amazon's going to
Someone said
Do for the
on TikTok,
corporation.
nice Batman collection you have here. Thank you. Yeah, it took years for doing the Batman stuff. I also have more on this wall right here. I'll maybe show it later if we have time. But thank you for that comment. That was really nice.
Took a lot of blood and sweat.
Yeah, it took
I
a
will
lot of
say
blood and
that.
work hours to get all of this. Actually, that was free. I got that from State of Comics. He was going to throw it out, and I was like, I'll take it. So I just put it on the door.
Yeah, usually if we are about to throw something out, Aaron will be like, if someone wants it, take it.
Yeah, I also have, I don't know if you've seen, no, you really haven't seen this. I have a Michael Keaton cowl.
It's from 1989.
Yeah, it's from 1989.
Damn.
Would you get 50? Pay 50.
Now you need
I
the
paid
whole
50.
costume.
I paid 50. So funny, I paid 50 for this. Then I looked it up, and it actually goes for almost $500. Do you have any Superman? I do. It's in another part of my house. We have multiple setups. This is the first time we're doing a TikTok live, so maybe in the future we'll do one out there in the big, cool like setup with all the other DC stuff. But in my room, it's primarily Batman stuff. Like this is where all the big, cool Batman stuff is.
Hence the Batcave.
Yeah, and so I call it the Batcave. Everyone's finding out why I call it the Batcave.
Origin story time.
Yeah, origin story. It's a quick origin story time. It was a really fun origin story. Where was I at? Alien, right?
Alien.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's a slow burn.
Mhm.
Is it cool to Xenomorph because it's a practical costume for what this 70, 80? No.
For 1979, yep.
Okay, so it is late 70s. The practical costume was sweet back then. And I'm glad they went practical with this. I find it bullshit that it's an $80 million budget because there's no way in hell this movie cost $80 million.
Those animatronics.
Yeah, but animatronics aren't
yeah.
cheap.
I know.
I mean, but Five Nights at Freddy's was considerably cheap. That movie only costed like $20 million to make,
Surprisingly.
and it made $500 million on a $20 million.
It was good, though. I
Or was it
liked
$100 million budget? Five Nights at Freddy's kind of cost.
It was a cheap budget, but it did really well. It did well in streaming, and then it did well in theaters. And
Oh
then
yeah, because it was the
Yep.
release day and day of,
Mhm.
which somehow that was the first movie to actually be that successful.
it
Because
Yeah.
Warner Brothers tried doing it.
didn't
A
really-
few of them clocked well. Dune and Godzilla and Kong.
Godzilla, Mortal Kombat did good.
Yeah.
I remember Mortal Kombat.
Suicide Squad did great on
great.
streaming.
I did both. I watched the Suicide Squad in theaters, and then I went home and
Oh,
watched it.
hi Cody. Yeah, I'm TikTok famous now, kind of. Well, we're getting more on the TikTok side than on
I'm
the
wa-
YouTube, and that
I'm-
makes me happy.
I'm watching everything right now.
Yeah,
I'm
I've
impressed.
seen like a bunch of people like popping in and out of both, which is really cool. I'm surprised
Two-
YouTube hasn't
two
taken up yet.
views, but I'm watching. Well,
Yeah, we're
you
getting.
want to test your waters on TikTok, so
Yeah, we were just testing TikTok today, but I'm talking about Alien, but Romulus.
yes,
That first shot of the ship when they're pulling the giant like capsule out, I was like, I looked over at him, I go, this movie looks so good for an IMAX viewing.
the
Like I was
Yeah.
stunned. I was like, $80 million? You're lying right now. There's no way this cost $80 million. And we've seen Marvel films that cost almost 100-something million. Okay, the Marvels, aka Quantumania. And they look not as good as how Romulus looked.
Yeah.
the 21. I think the thing made the movie really incredible was the 20th Century Fox logo. When it started glitching, I was like, oh yeah. I'm like, this is where the fun begins.
When I saw it glitch, because I wasn't expecting that, I go, whoa, whoa. I said, oh. And like this, it's playing the Alien theme. I heard the Benjamin. You want to know the composer was the composer who did The Flash.
Mm-hmm.
So I was picking up. I go, this composing music sounds similar to I've heard this before. Like I was thinking, I heard because he did Mortal Kombat.
Mm-hmm.
He did the new Mortal Kombat. Now he did The Flash, and he did another movie in between too.
Mm-hmm.
Benjamin Walsh is he does a lot of techno, like sci-fi stuff, which is cool, and I love his themes.
He does a good job.
So I was listening to it. I go, I'm getting like a Flash vibe, and I saw a composer. I was like, oh, I'm gonna love this score. And he was homaging the original I heard in there, and I'm like, oh, okay. And again, there's no dialogue in like the first 10 minutes. They're pulling the capsule out. They're basically doing what you like, the archaeology, trying to figure out what the hell this capsule is. And then with stuff.
Let's open this.
Yeah, and then it's the doom, and it just says Alien Romulus, and I went,
so
that was awesome.
So we're sitting both by you guys. So you were just excited. You're like, oh, this is awesome. Then you were funny. You're like, I'm not ready for this. I started laughing.
Listen, if you're pulling something from space and then you're opening it just to be like, what's in here, guys?
I will
like it belongs in a museum. Put it somewhere where no one's gonna be like, okay. This whole space bridge is just gonna be abandoned now, and everyone's gonna die.
Did you think that when the capsule was coming in, did you think that they were actually gonna pop out?
I was thinking that 100%. I'm like, I'm so ready for this to be a jump scare.
Part of me was like, okay, either there's going to be a jump scare or it's just going to be dead and they're just going to extract whatever's inside, because that's how it usually goes in sci-fi movies where it's like, oh, you extract something, like how in Jurassic Park they find a fossil, they're like, ooh, I'm going to extract this DNA from this mosquito.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. So okay, so we were watching the scene's coming in. I'm like, all right. In my mind, I'm like, all right, something's gonna pop out. I'm like, dude, we're not even in a minute in this movie.
Yeah, it's like we're not.
I'm like, all right, let's do this. And then I went, boom. And I went, all right, let's do this.
I think what was really cool, looked really good, is when they're on the mining planet.
You know, yeah,
everything. That's why I was like, there's no way this costed $80 million.
The way is when I'm watching that is I really do think that's what. Of course, I really do. That's what I think Earth's going to look like. Yeah. That's the terrifying thing, and it's going to be ruled by Jeffrey Bezos. Oh, God, and Elon Musk. I'm doing this for the company. I can kiss the company's ass.
Also, one of the cool things about Alien, again, this is me just going back, but the whole theme of the franchise is human evolution. Yeah. They want to evolve humans with this weird DNA with, hey, we don't know how this works, but we're going to test it on people, on animals. Oh, look, it's successful. All right, guys, let's walk away now.
They don't see what's going on.
Yeah, they don't see the aftermath of it.
El Wancho!
What's up, Culture Shockers? What's up, Juan? He's here too.
So, yeah. So with that whole moment when I was like, they're using their blood to test, I'm like, this is gonna go well.
Do we want to start getting into full spoilers now?
Yeah.
All right.
It's been 2 weeks.
Yeah. Has it been 2 weeks for you? Yeah, almost. Yeah, tonight's been a week. There was a lot of dumb decisions in this movie.
Yes, there was.
Not gonna lie. When she told me there's like, oh yeah, they're making dumb decisions, I'm like, all right, well, it can't be that dumb. No. And then these decisions they were making in the movie were like fucking stupid. It was like they're essentially messing with the face huggers, not knowing what it actually is.
Yeah.
And well, spoiler alert, everyone didn't like this choice in the movie. Was they digitally CGI'd AI, what's his name? Ian Holmes?
Yeah.
Ian Holmes?
Yeah. For you.
Ian Holmes. I didn't mind it. I thought it fit for what it was doing for the plot, but a lot of people didn't like the we need to complete the mission plot line again. And not seeing a lot of Alien movies, I couldn't really judge and say if I hated it or liked that plot, but I was just like, all right, we're doing we need to evolve human, get to
Ash. Yeah, I like that it continued the story. Yes, does it have its moments like Aliens? Yes, I agree. Like the whole ending is definitely taken from Alien. It's literally back to back, but it's a different xenomorph. I really was just happy that half of those guys were dead. I was like, good.
Oh,
you're all dumb. Anyways,
all right, so I hated the one dude.
You talking about the cousin?
Yeah, I hated the cousin.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
I'm so
think-
happy he died.
I don't know if you heard me. I go, I hope he dies. I go, I hope he dies. I go, I hate this man so much. Just because he was being a dick to like the android for no reason. I was like, the
Yeah.
android isn't even messing with you. Like, leave him alone.
He's just standing there. He's cracking jokes.
And then when he like
Yeah,
grabbed
I know.
and then when he grabbed his wrist and pulled him forward, I'm like, oh, he about to mess this man up. And it's like, hey, watch your step. I was like, that's pretty funny.
A lot of it
No,
was when
shouldn't
he
have done that.
when he died, when he was basically trying to kill the xenomorph. I was like, number one, like that's not gonna work. I'm like, you're dead.
Oh,
What a
the
shame.
acid. Yeah, he dies by
Dunzo.
acid, and he's just like, ah.
It was just like, what a shame.
And then
Oh,
we find out the other character, who is another hot actress up and coming, is Isabella Merced.
Mhm.
that's Dora the Explorer.
Yeah, I know.
I
And
did
that's
know
Hot
that.
Girl.
That's Hot Girl.
That's gonna be a hot girl. Yes, Isabella Merced, who's going to be a hot girl, and what's the character from The Last of Us?
Oh,
She's playing that character, Ellie's girlfriend
I got you.
from part 2.
Which
There's 2 people in this movie who are coming to The Last of Us.
Yeah.
Season 2. Callie Spacey is her name. She's playing what's her name too? I skipped The Last of Us Part 2 because I just heard a lot of it's not good. I'm like,
Evidently,
yeah.
Catherine
I still need
O'Hara
to
and
see
Jeffrey Wright are supposed to be in it too.
Catherine O'Hara.
Yep, and Jeffrey Wright.
Yeah, I could see Jeffrey Wright. He has a long history of working with HBO and Warner Brothers, so he's probably the easy one to grab.
The let's see what else. I mean, I felt bad for I felt bad for the pregnant girls. Like I was like, oh man,
She shouldn't have come along.
She should not come along, and
Yeah, I know.
Number one rule.
and she should have not used that stuff. When
Oh,
they
yeah.
literally
It's just
told her,
like-
"Don't use it,"
So the
but you
DNA
use
But,
it.
but the guy was like, "Go ahead, use it. Go on, use it."
Yeah,
And then it's
I'm
just
your
like,
friend. Use it. Oh, that was stupid. What was cool was, which I really felt bad for one of the characters, the Asian chick.
Yeah.
When she didn't know what was going on with her, and she flashed the thing, she's like, "Oh, don't let me die!" And it's like, "Oh, you're dying already.
You're
Your
dead.
death's been written right there."
That was well made. I love that scene because number one, all right, the chest popper comes out. Right? It's like but the spaceship, the ship, the quietness, the screaming, all of it. It's like, ooh, cinema.
Yeah, it was the cinema.
Yeah.
No one can hear you in space.
Exactly. I love
Really, no. Ooh, the sound design in this movie is so good.
the chest.
Oh,
Like I said, the chest popper scene was probably like the most blood I remember. I think I saw in the movie.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well. Or when the cousins, the acid's coming down. on
yeah, the
cousin.
acid's dripping on the cousin. He's dying.
And he's dead.
He doesn't matter.
Oh, so the director confirmed something about the pregnant chick and the cousin.
Uh-huh.
They had sex,
Huh.
That
Yeah,
made so much sense.
and I
Yeah.
immediately texted my one friend who saw it. I was like, "What in the sweet home Alabama?"
Hey,
I get you're lonely in space, but come on, really?
It's,
Come on,
it's
man.
that kind of thing. I figured that when he was hugging her a lot. It's like, I was like,
Yeah, it was kind of getting obvious a little bit. It's like, oh, I see it now.
Yeah.
I see it. I see it.
what was one of your favorite scenes? I know you had a good scene. I know you love that damn gun.
Yeah, I think it was when she finally uses it, and it's like, hold me, gravity up, bam, 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 bam. I'm like, oh, yeah. And then there's the, what is it? When they're gonna open the door for her before she gets taken,
Oh.
and he's like, the AI is like, do not open the door.
Mm-hmm.
What was his name?
Andy.
Yeah, Andy. He's like, do not open the door. They're like, well, why? He's like, it's waiting for us out there.
He literally just jumps
Like,
right there,
yeah.
looks at it, and I was like, yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Someone
And
said I
there's-
have a nice hat. They like the Punisher hat. Thank you. A
Nice.
lot of people are giving me comments on TikTok. I'm kind of glad we tested with TikTok. First it was the Batman. Now it's the hat.
Don't get this through your mind, boy.
I'm not getting it. It's already been written. I'm the new you.
The power's getting to his head.
Look at his face. Soon enough, I'll erase that one man from Batman history.
No, you know you won't.
Yes, I will. Look, I already forgot about him. You can't even name him. You already forgot.
Really? Christian Bale?
American Psycho.
This movie.
It's called Batman Begins.
Yeah, there's a sequel called The Dark Knight.
I don't know what that is. Never heard of it.
Let's see here. Let me find
Never
a
heard of
lovely
it a day in
picture
my
of
life.
him. Look at him. Let's see here.
Batman Break.
Batman
We want to do a quick Cape Crusader. What'd you think of Cape Crusader?
I loved it.
I loved it.
I'm
Did you watch Cape
It's
Crusader?
so good.
I got you. Once again, had you all watch it.
Yeah.
I was
Cape
already
Crusader.
gonna
I
watch
know.
it.
You
It
were.
Came out the day before my birthday.
People have been giving it problems.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't deserve them.
No.
I think it's a well-written show. I'm going to say this too. I think the gender swap works for Penguin.
It
in
works
this case.
perfect.
Yeah.
The new origin for Harley works in this case.
Love it.
Everything that kind of got switched that's not part of the Batman mythos in this Elseworld tale works for what they wanted to do.
The thing is that you have an iconic television series called Batman the Animated Series. Everyone loves it. It's beloved. Fans to fans, kids to kids. Everyone loves it. Now you have this new series called The Cape Crusader coming out. And it's going to be like most anticipated thing because now you have the same people that did Batman Animated Series, but it's all about who's going to take over Batman because of the great late Kevin Conroy. The guy, Hamish Linklater, who took it over, did a phenomenal job
And
as
you can
Batman.
also watch him on, I think it's Midnight Mass?
You can also, if you also want to know a superhero movie he was in, he was in the Fantastic Four.
Yep.
He was the secretary of Victor Von Doom. Mind blown.
Oh my god, that's right. He was the secretary. I see his face now. Oh, I hate that.
What I really
Okay,
like
that pains me a little bit.
What I
to
really
know
liked
that.
about the show is going back to the 1930s and 1940s, the aspect
Oh, I love
of
that setting.
the detective
Beautiful.
Batman. We seen Batman do his detective work,
Mhm.
trying to solve the murders, and I love the idea of the murders being solved. Especially one of my favorite episodes was the Clayface episode
Oh, that one was so good.
The Clayface,
with the original Basil Karloff, the whole Phantom of the Opera, Jekyll and
Mhm.
Hyde aspect of it. You like the Catwoman episode.
I did,
know
but
you
I
did.
also really like the one where it's like you see all the Robins.
Yes.
I'm like, oh,
Jason,
you got
Carrie,
Jason,
Oh,
Dick
yeah, I did
Grayson,
notice that.
Kelly, yep.
Kelly.
I did like the Catwoman episode
I
a lot.
did
That one was good.
when she used her slingshot. I was like, oh, nicely done, Bruce. Tom.
But now I'm like, okay, are we gonna see Robin now at some point?
I feel like they're gonna keep Robin out of this one.
This
I could see them keeping him.
This
out.
is more
Yeah.
aspect of the 1939s, 1940s Batman series. Robin does get introduced in 1940,
Mm.
but we have this whole year where it is just Batman.
Mhm.
And the idea of we could see Hugo Strange, a lot of mobsters, bank robbers, which I'm excited that we brought Rupert Thorne.
Actually, you want to know who I'm surprised they brought as the villain was Onomatopoeia.
Mhm.
That episode was cool. Granted, I don't understand what he does, and I was really confused by what he still does because I had to read what he does as a villain,
Mhm.
and I'm like, so does this guy make sound effects and then it happens or something? I was trying to figure it out because I heard originally they wanted to use him for Arrow,
Okay.
Oh.
but they never got him. It's either all right. So there's multiple stories for why Onomatopoeia never got used in Arrow. One, Kevin Smith said no. Two, Kevin Smith wanted to direct the episode but didn't know how to write it. Guggenheim said he was too complicated to do. So there's a bunch of. Also, the writers' room didn't like Kevin Smith.
I don't know why. Kevin Smith's a great writer.
Yeah.
Kevin Smith knows what he's doing. He's a big nerd. How did you guys like the Two-Face story? So
It was good.
It's good.
Go.
I liked it.
You liked it? You
Yeah.
liked the two-part?
I did. I thought it was interesting.
And
And like Two-Face is like another one of my favorite Batman villains.
Mhm.
Besides Joker and I'm a classic Catwoman fan.
Yeah.
So, she's like one of my favorites, but like Joker, Two-Face, Clayface, all of those good.
About the Two-Face?
Two-Face episode.
It was interesting hearing, because he played Batman. And I
Diedrich-
love Brave and
Yeah,
the
I know.
Bold. Yeah,
Diedrich Baker.
yeah,
which-
Diedrich Baker was great as Two-Face.
Yeah.
He
Mhm.
nailed
That was really weird to hear Batman, and then there's
Mhm.
another
it.
Batman.
Yeah, then there's the
I
new
laughed
Batman. Because every time I kept hearing, I'm like, he's not Harvey Dent. I'm like, I'm just hearing Batman.
He's the theme was, yeah, I kept hearing Batman. I didn't hear Two-Face.
But I also like the, Bruce took him out to like be like, all right, let's pretend stuff's normal, like nothing actually happened to you.
Yep.
And then it was oh, hi Harvey, glad to see you on your feet. Glad to see him on my feet. You wish I was dead. And I'm like, I was like, oh, he's selling that.
I like the idea of, once again, of the Jekyll and Hyde aspect of a mind twisting that, okay, you have Gotham's greatest savior who's going to become mayor of Gotham.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, you cross the line. When you cross the line, then you will pay the consequence. I loved the aspect also, too, of that of the episode before Two-Face. Of Harvey feels bad. Has felt bad that he's taking dirty money to help his campaign work, and you can see it, and it's like, all right, we are getting to the Two-Face aspect of it now.
No.
Another thing I really liked about the show is everyone hated it, and Rob kept texting me complaining about it. I'm just like, you need to wait. It was that Batman kept calling him Pennyworth instead of Alfred. The duality side of Bruce Wayne and Batman. Bruce Wayne is, he plays the fake. He puts on the normal side, and then you have Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Batman is a completely
like the life. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, we gotta like.
Batman is completely different to the Bruce Wayne character. So in time, little Bruce Wayne going, I know what I have to do.
That creeped me the hell out. I was like,
that was funny.
Just waking up in the middle of the night. I know what I have to do.
You don't know what I thought of when I saw him standing in the doorway? It was the I threw up.
Yep. That's my favorite. That's a great ass.
I threw up.
I threw up. Alfred, I threw up.
But no, I was, and then of course when Two-Face dies, well, for right now, I think.
For now.
The idea of Batman having a heart. And that's where it's going to go from there.
And his heart grew 3 times that day.
Here's what I found cool about the final episode of the Two-Face Part 2 was when he picked up the gun and the other detective was like, wait, like, you can't do this. Like, I'm a detective. He's like, no, he's going to kick your ass. Now, that's what he's going to do. You kept poking the bear. You kept poking the Batman. Now, look. Yeah, face with this man face to face.
And in the early Batman comics, the old detective comics, he does use a gun, you guys. That's I know. But that's something that not a lot of people like. They go, oh, Batman doesn't use a gun. If you go to the detective comics, 1930s, he uses a gun. And so I was like, perfect. It's just literally beautiful shot from comic to the animated series. I'm excited for season 2. Let's talk about that little reveal, and then let's talk about how Matt Reeves is the only person that can do Batmobile scenes amazingly.
All right, so the final scene was, if you've been living under a rock, you didn't watch the series. Tough shit. We're gonna spoil it. You cut to this little like shack on the docks, let's call it. Sort of like man boat, like little shack, and you hear just laughter coming from it. Originally, I forgot about who he was popping up, so I'm like, oh, maybe Harvey's still alive. He just finally went nuts. And then I saw like the dude just like laughing. I'm like, oh, okay. Reveal the Joker is coming to season 2, which is not surprised. You can't do Batman without the Joker.
You really can't.
They're just inseparable. They're like peanut butter and jelly. You smack them together.
And Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
But the coolest part was this is the original Joker, the murder Joker.
The murder Joker, the one that was only supposed to be a one-off character, you guys, and became something bigger because fans wanted him. And so he debuted in
water bottle.
Yeah, thank you. He debuted in the Batman comics as well. So I like it. I mean, that's not going to be the guy who's going to voice the Joker. I'm really expecting John DiMaggio taking over that role again, which is fun, which is great because he is.
I'll raise you one.
I'll raise you.
I'll raise you one before you jump to John DiMaggio, because I was thinking that. Here's the thing: they had someone doing a bunch of guest voices throughout the show. What if they're talking to him about doing the Joker?
What do you think?
I've scrolled through you. I know you met this actor back in May.
Mm-hmm.
You got him signed. You had the Starscream sign.
SpongeBob.
Tom Kenny voices the Joker.
Tom Kenny as the Joker is a very interesting. I don't think I've ever heard it. I don't think I could ever see it.
I
but
think he could do it because growing up, I watched Transformers animated, and he does a really good Starscream impression. So I think he could do it. It'd be interesting because I know Tom Kenny from a lot of different things growing up. You know,
Iron Man
he's like
from
in
Superhero
he's
Squad
like in
Show.
everything. He was also the mayor too.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, he did do the mayor, and he's also
the mayor in Powerpuff Girls.
He's also the Ice King
Yeah, the Ice King.
from Adventure Time.
Okay, Ice King. I give you that with the Joker, because he could do that. But
Gunther, who told you could fly? Your penguins can't fly. Are you sucking the souls out of my penguins?
my thing. But I think they're
I
gonna
love Ice King in Adventure Time.
they're gonna play it safe. They'll bring John DiMaggio as the Joker, and they'll introduce Tom
No,
Kenny.
get someone new.
You think so?
Yeah, get someone new. We had John DiMaggio in a few projects as Joker, even Under the Red Hood. It's time to get someone new.
Troy Baker.
No.
Someone else to learn.
Yeah, get someone else beside. We can't always have Troy Baker as a safety fallback.
No, it wouldn't be a safety fallback. What we need is we need a new.
Troy Baker was the Joker in
I know. Well, Roger Craig.
Batman Ninja Turtles and Arkham Origins.
What we need is we need a new Batman and Joker voice. We need
Something
a new,
if you get Tom Kenny.
See, Tom Kenny is not a bad idea, but there could be someone else.
It's not a bad idea, but besides SpongeBob, what else is he doing?
Well, also Tom Kenny's also in the show too.
Yeah, he did a lot of other
so
voices.
it's just like
He did Firebug, and then he did a
Which
few
I
other
liked.
side characters.
Firebug was really cool too, and I was just like, oh, look at that,
And
Simon.
He's a character that's obsessed with fire. He has
Mhm.
literally a pathology of.
You know, like he could probably do it.
He could. That's the thing, but I mean.
Plus, think about it. Tom Kenny doing the Joker.
Yeah,
You know he won't half-ass it.
Oh no,
Mm-mm.
no! They'll give with
No.
this show they'll give 100%. That's everyone had their 100%. It's
All right.
literally like an honor.
I'll ask you this: what if he doesn't do his SpongeBob voice as Joker?
You won't do it. It'll be something.
Yeah, it's
completely
gonna
different.
be something new.
It will be like Dr. Otto Octavius' voice.
Yeah, we can see it.
That's exactly where it was. I'm like, okay, I forgot about Tom Kenny voice Dr. Otto Octavius, which
Again, he's a very versatile actor.
great. But he's a very tired actor too.
Oh yes, I asked him how he was doing. He's like, I'm doing good. You know, I had a little bit of coffee and
You gotta have coffee.
I had a snack, and I'm doing it. I'm running, and I'm like, oh my god, have you even taken a break? He's like, nope.
Nope. And that's exactly. And when I met Squidward, that's the same thing. He had not taken. He took one sip of water, and he's like, "Oh, hello, how can I help you?"
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, it's like this is all you do. And he goes, I'm gonna be getting ready to do another movie soon. It's like, Jesus, these guys are all getting older, but it's like, okay.
Well, I was waiting in line for Tom, and he left for a photo shoot because, you know, he does like those photo groups. And then, like, I don't know, 30 minutes, 45 minutes later, he comes back. He's like, I'm back. And then he goes back to signing. I'm like, wow, okay.
I know very much well how Mr. Kenny works.
Yeah. Met him twice.
Interesting man.
Loved
Interesting
it.
man.
He's very interesting.
Yeah, playing. Yeah,
He also did Freak Bob.
his.
What's Freak Bob?
Oh,
That's what Cody is saying. I have no idea who Freak Bob.
is it Doodle? Is it
Doodlebop?
Is it Doodle Pop?
Was it? Are you talking about Doodle Bob, Cody, or someone else? I don't know who Freak Bob is.
Frank Bob. Give me 1 second. Do the internet. All right. While I'm looking for that, let's talk about everyone's favorite movie because I know you loved it. You loved it. I really loved it.
We have risen, baby girl. Ah, yes. Everyone's favorites, Deadpool and Wolverine.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, I'm
This-
about to make a name for myself.
Franken Doodle. Yep. It's
Oh,
Franken Doodle.
Frankendoodle.
Oh.
Ooh, you about to make a name for yourself, but most importantly, we're going to talk about the gay couple that was expectedly on screen, even in the van scene. Because the van scene is just a sex scene.
Yeah.
Oh, the Honda Odyssey fucks hard. But you don't need a
glimpse.
dick. We're just getting started.
Just a little glimpse of The Greatest Showman.
Yes.
Should have kept it on though,
I
instead of
agree.
changing the song.
I agree 100%. Damn it, when he told me that song was going to be on the soundtrack, I went,
But,
I know where this is at.
but here's the thing. Them fighting the Grease is fighting to You're the One That I Want is like 10 times funnier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I've been
is.
listening to in the car on the way to work.
I got you.
Oh, for me,
Very
it's
much
like a
playing.
prayer by Madonna. Like,
I guess Madonna suggested where to throw that song twice.
yeah.
All right. Favorite scene. Go. One scene, and then I'll get you another scene.
Favorite scene. Ooh, this is toughy because there's a lot of good scenes. There's a lot of funny ones.
Yeah.
Come back to me.
You,
Oh, there you go. Come back.
You.
To me. Come back to
Oh,
me.
You've only seen it once, right?
yes, but I know it pretty well, and I'm gonna say when you see Johnny Storm coming, he's like, he's gonna say it, Avengers, Flame on! And he's like,
I'm sorry.
What?
sorry, what? We don't know that guy. Nope, no clue.
Okay, back to me.
Back to you.
Okay. I love for the first scene. I love the first Void fight.
Mm.
All right, let's get fucking. Let's give the people what they want. Let's fucking go. And then he like just does the cool the cool tactical reload, and he starts already shooting. And then Wolverine again, no one was really talking or freaking out about this when he just starts running on all four
Yeah.
towards Deadpool. I'm like, so no, feral Deadpool or feral Wolverine. We got him.
Mm-hmm.
We got the Wolverine in his prime finally, where he's actually cool and not old and dying or doesn't want to do anything for like half
Or
the
he's not
damn
on
movie.
he's not strung up on a cross.
He's not. Yeah. He's
All right,
not.
what was your favorite scene, sir?
Montage scene. Freaking love.
The him
course.
traveling through the
I
multiverse
love
looking
it.
for it.
I'm pretty sure I was squealing when we went to see that one. I was like, oh my god. Yeah. When I saw Patch, I was like, this is beautiful. When I saw the cross scene, I was like, oh holy shit, they did this.
Comic accurate Wolverine.
I started
Short
dying.
King.
I started dying. Oh, what was the other one? Oh yeah.
I am Marvel Genius.
X-Men.
Oh yeah, the
Excellent.
you fought the Hulk in this outfit.
The John Burns.
I'm Marvel Jesus, you dull creature. I
No,
want to
no,
go.
I love that scene. What else? The X-Men Apocalypse.
I also know you freaked out over the hey from behind you kind of looks like oh my
Right.
god.
Calvary. This is so right. Oh my god. I think I was there
half
was
of
no
everybody.
one pausing and I'm like
Because again, no one knows who that guy is. No one knows the hero that guy played. He's kind of forgotten now. He's in the DC movie. we got a new guy.
yeah.
His name's David.
Yeah.
Already looks 10 times better. It already looks like a DC movie,
I agree. I went on the set with you.
and not the son. Yeah, Dad. You're Kryptonian.
No shit.
Hans Zimmerman. Okay.
Literally, okay. We're gonna talk. I'm not going this. I'm not going with this. It's not worth it. You fucking Jesus Christ, shut up. Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman, and Justice League is literally the story of Christ.
But it's Zack Snyder cut.
Yes.
We don't talk about the other one.
No.
What other one?
The Justice
Exactly.
League.
The Justice League?
I said it.
Justice League? You know about Justice League.
Justice League.
Yeah.
CGI mouth. You can see the mustache.
the oh hey Superman, we know you're dead, but don't come back until the second act when we know you're needed the most.
Yeah.
No, I really love the montage. I'm like, if anything Marvel did good. Sean Levy, I had so much faith in him, and then with him working with Hugh and Ryan, I said this is gonna be a perfect movie because they did Free Guy,
Mhm.
and they did Adam Project, which was awesome, underrated.
Mhm.
If you've not seen Adam Project, TikTok, I would recommend it.
Watch the Adam
Netflix.
Project.
It's not my biography. though.
Also, if you really want to know some fun trivial history,
By the dozen.
Night at the Museum.
Yes, good movie. Good movie.
And-
Mhm.
His first Hugh Jackman movie, Real Steel.
Oh yeah, that
Fun
one.
fact,
Sean
ready?
Levy did it.
One of Sean Levy's first movies. Big Fat Liar.
Yeah, I could see him doing that.
I love
one.
that
I had to
movie.
look that one up, and I just kind of figured out.
God, I love that movie.
What's the scene? It's in the third night at the museum. I found out. I've never watched the third one. I watched the first and second one.
Second one's the best.
Yeah, Secret of the
Yes.
Tomb. Yeah, is it Secret of the Tomb
Mhm.
or Secret of the Thing? Secret of the something.
Something like that.
Yeah. So there's a scene where it's Henry V goes to a stage play, and Hugh
Yeah.
Jackman is playing a character,
Yep.
and he's like, oh hi, Hugh Jackman, and everyone starts clapping in the audience. He's like, oh, he's like, the fair lady, like whatever. You let this man insult you. He's like, who's a Jackman? Like, and he's like, no, Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman.
So he's like,
You know.
so he's like, I have to fight you for the lady's heart. And Hugh Jackman's is like actually him like staring at like the Henry V going, huh? And then he's like, all right, looks like I gotta do it. And he does the Wolverine. He goes, ah, and everyone goes, and he goes, what did he just do? And he's like, Wolverine, like sink, sink. And he's like, he's not an animal. Like it was so stupidly funny when I saw the clip.
All right. So
Well,
okay. So
Yes,
first,
Robin Williams, the best character in that entire franchise.
Teddy.
himself.
Teddy Roosevelt.
Yep.
What's Ben Stiller's character name?
Oh, Larry.
Oh, Larry.
Larry, what are you doing with that monkey? He started it. No, he's slapping him around.
I haven't seen those. I gotta watch those.
Teddy,
a lot
what
of-
are you doing? I'm cut in half, Lawrence. He's like cut in half.
I love the statue. Oh God, I need you to itch my nose. Ah, I can finally breathe again.
I love the dum dum
Dum dum. Give me gum
gum
gum.
gum.
Oh,
Dum
Go
dum
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 dum. You give me
I have to
gum
watch
gum.
the. Maybe we'll do
Boom.
that.
Boom.
Fire.
Fire power.
What's the other one in the first? Oh, Gigantor.
How about Tiny? How about I call you that? I don't really like it.
See, no, I don't like Gigantor.
And we can watch the third one.
I was just watch the first one.
Let's watch the second
The
one.
first one is so funny.
I love the second one.
I like tie him
All
down
right.
to the train tracks.
play ball. Oh! Takes the hockey puck to the face.
All right, so bringing back to Deadpool and Wolverine. Okay, so
Also, the first one's got what's his name? The old security guard. What's their name?
Oh,
Isn't it Dick Van Dyke?
Yes.
No.
yeah,
Yes.
Dick Van Dyke.
Oh god, there's a lot of
They've
people
had
in that
a lot of
movie.
time.
It was a
Larry.
great movie. It was a great movie, and guess what? Henry Ford Museum got what played on their gigantic IMAX screen.
Oh,
It was
that's
awesome.
cool.
It was so cool.
I looked up the Rotten Tomatoes score like months ago for Not the Museum. It's like in the 30s. I'm like, no, this movie deserves to be like,
No, it's
higher.
great. I taught my cockatiel September.
It's like it's history for kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just a fun like little history trip. Like it's cool. I love Ben Stiller.
Mm-hmm.
And then another fun Ben Stiller movie, which you watched recently. We found out Marcus never watched. Your dad never watched.
I love this movie.
You ever watched Tropic Thunder?
Oh
Wait,
no, that's
you've
on
never
my
se-
list.
You've never seen Tropic Thunder?
That's on my list.
Okay.
No.
Well, I know what we're doing that Saturday. We're watching that movie.
Tropic Thunder
And
is a masterpiece
My-
of a movie.
So we have it at home, and my dad has watched it. I have never seen it. I don't know why, because we have it at home.
Cool. Well, tonight.
I need to watch
Well,
it.
tonight before you go to bed, you're gonna watch it.
I will.
Good.
Tropic Thunder is so funny.
It's literally the Hollywood producer.
Literally, you can't remake that movie anymore.
No, you can't.
You can't even
I want
make
to
that movie now.
see. I want to see a sequel with Les Grossman.
Yeah,
though.
Tom Cruise plays the big Hollywood studio
See,
producer.
I thought you were gonna talk about for some reason Zoolander.
Zoolander's
Wilson,
funny. I've
Ben
I've
Stiller.
seen Zoolander here and there. Yeah,
Yeah, baby, that's what I'm looking for.
it's your mother. That's got one of Adam's favorite other fictional characters. And he likes in another movie.
I really enjoy this movie. I am this character. That's why you cannot take over, because I am this character as Ron Burgundy.
He is the Anchorman.
Ladies and gentlemen,
God.
can I have
love
your
that.
attention?
I have an announcement.
Cannonball!
What's the other?
Great Mother of Mercy!
What's the other?
I love
class?
Scotch.
Scotch. Get in my belly.
I had ribs.
Yeah, I had ribs.
Hey, everyone, come look how
Whenever
good I
it
am.
rains.
I love what's the other quote when he first meets Christina. He's like,
Oh,
he's like, listen, I gotta tell you something. I'm just gonna put it out there. I want to be on you. I want to be on top of you. It's like, damn it, I smooth fucked that up.
literally how I met is a pretty big deal.
Yeah, it's like, I'm a pretty big deal.
Pretty big deal.
Mr. Burgundy, did you tell everybody we had sex together?
Let's get one to the nostrils.
Yes. I'm sorry. Well, this is Bullwar. Women are great at making stuff, but they don't belong in a newsroom. Today we're talking about diversity. What's diversity? I believe it is an old wooden ship that sailed during the Civil War.
I'm drinking milk in 90-degree weather.
I love Anchorman. It's so.
We watch it every
So
time.
good.
We watch it every time we go on vacation.
Ooh,
We
good
have
class.
our.
I killed a guy.
Yeah,
Yes, you did,
did.
Brick. You should probably lay low for a minute.
Wait a minute. Where bricks in Italy? Our bricks in Italy. Oh no. We should probably go check on him. I forgot about Brick.
You're gonna see Matteo sitting on like a throne. He's like the new like emperor of like Italy.
Well, I said he was supposed to text us if he took over. Matteo, what did you do? Come back, Matteo. Come back to the light.
You know what's another one I said we gotta watch? You've probably seen it. 21 Jump Street.
Yeah.
I love John,
Yeah,
I love
especially when they're like on the drugs and the gym teacher's just like,
It's like,
put your tongue
yeah,
back
put
in
your
your
tongue
mouth.
back in your
literally my
Doug Schmidt. No, I'm Doug. No, it's this one.
my another one that's great. I just love it. Is Other Guys, me and him.
Oh, that one.
So here's a funny story. So okay, guys, we're getting really off topic, but at this point we're having
We are.
fun.
We got 10 minutes, so we'll call it now.
so-
we've already kind of reviewed everything. Right now, it's just a fun little ramble into TikTok test.
So the two of us actually worked at Amazon, and there were two guys that were full of it, and they were the hot stuff. And then there's me and Lorenzo. It's like so. My buddy Devin and my buddy Marcus, are both our buddies. They would have like the highest amount of packages, and they would get done early, and they would glow and glow and glow. And here's Lorenzo and I got smashed by a couch.
Yeah, we got like smashed by a couch. We have
Like,
we should do an Amazon like horror story, like of all the experiences that we went through working for Amazon.
I mean, the most. I don't think you've ever been terrified of me until that treadmill. Oh man, I teared that thing.
That yes, but also when the customer was like, "Hey, I'll help you lift the couch," and he's on the other side of the box, and all you hear is like, and he's like standing like a Looney Tune, like in like the box. I'm like, Adam, are you good?
Boom!
it's like Home Alone 2. That's the sound of a tool chest.
Hey yo, how's it going, Herb? Are you doing okay tonight? You have
no. There's a lot of stories. I've been crushed. I have been
Yeah,
smashed.
so they're the two. They're the Rock and the Samuel Jackson character, where they're like, aim for the bushes. You got it, partner. They're like the ones that jump off and think they're invincible.
And there's Lorenzo that knows he's all that, and there's me. Hey, how's it going, everyone?
He's definitely the Will Ferrell.
Oh, yeah.
Movie.
Yeah.
I can't use a real gun, so Captain gave me a wooden gun.
I'm a peacock, Captain. You gotta let me fly on this one. Is he aware peacocks don't fly? Or there's remember, this never got back to me. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Did you do that on purpose? Do it. TLC. That's a song. I don't know what you're talking about. It's Michael Keane's the captain.
And he's working at Bed Bath & Beyond.
I love when he gets the two mixed up. He's like, all right, I got some news. 2 dead bodies found on the east side. Oh, wait. Oops. Other job. Sorry.
Yep.
Never
Good
mind.
job.
We got the new beds in. Yes! He's like, but if you do live on the east side, be careful. We did find 2 dead bodies.
Oh my god.
What's some other movies? I just rewatched Austin Powers.
Good one.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love Austin.
Have you ever seen? This is my personal favorite.
Mm-hmm.
It's his personal favorite. Not his personal favorite, but he likes this one. You laugh at this one.
Mhm.
I did a drinking game to this one.
Mm-hmm.
You ever watched Blazing Saddles?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's playing in Imagine soon.
Yeah, that's right. I did talk
I
about
told my dad, I was like, Dad, Blazing Saddles is gonna be at Imagine.
So I did a drinking game with a few friends years ago to every time they say the N word, you have to drink. We didn't make it through the whole movie.
Oh.
We're just all going, when is it over? Oh, they said it again. No.
When we watched it last time, it was funny. I mean, Joe.
Yeah, our buddy Joe, who's like
loved it.
Who doesn't really swear. He does said everything wrong. Joe was always quiet. Was quoting this movie word for word.
It's his favorite movie. It's like so. It's almost like we're all, I think the idea is I'm going to have to get everyone together. We're all going to have to go see it in theaters because it is a freaking hilarious movie.
What I wish they would play in theaters is Spaceballs.
Yes.
I love that
I
one
feel like that
too.
would be the next one up next.
They need to do that.
Favorite line. Where the hell are we? Paris? Or the famous.
So I've never seen Spaceballs
1, 2,
all the way through.
You've never seen
What?
Spaceballs?
I've seen like bits and pieces of it. I've just never watched
No.
it. I don't
Have
know
a
why.
nice day.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Blazing Saddles is just funny because if you know the time period, it's like 10 times more funnier.
Yeah.
It's
But then they do the whole studio switch. You just see them running around.
so there's
Warner
there's one quote I like in that scene where they're in like the break room, the Warner Brother cafeteria, and he's like, "Oh, are you done?" He's like, "Yeah, they lose me after the bunker scene." It's a dude dressed up as Hitler, and I started laughing when I heard that line.
Well,
that's like so funny.
Oh, Mel Brooks had just gotten done making Springtime for Hitler.
Oh.
I forgot about that movie. Or no, the producers. That's what it's called. The producers. My bad. That was
And
right.
what's the other one? My other favorite line is it's in the beginning, and they're all singing like on the railroad. Working.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, hold it. What are you, Kansas City, doing? And it's like, we're singing a song. Quit singing and move back. Downtown ladies. And get song. Hey, we've hit a quicksand. We almost lost a $300 card.
I like the one where he's in the city and he's like, oh, he's got a gun. He's going to get me. And he's like, don't listen to him.
Oh, yeah, when he's like, hey, holding it up. It's like, hold it. Or he gets it.
Yeah.
What's the other one? Oh, Candygram for Mongo.
Oh,
Candygram for... oh, it's Mongo. Oh, great Santa Maria. It's a Mongo.
Every time I rewatch Blazing Saddles, so I'm like, wow, Willy Wonka. I wondered why he probably went to the West after his factory,
Gene Wilder is a special guy. You have to let him do the magic, not you.
They call me the Waco Kid. Really? You ain't the Waco Kid. Ready? Ready? I got it right here. Now, how the hell did you do that? He's doing the whole like.
God, I'm shocked that you've not seen Spaceballs all the way.
I've like seen it. It's just I never.
You need to watch it all the way through.
The whole. I love
The whole
I
movie.
love when Darth Helmet's playing his action figure. Sir, what?
You want to know what's another movie we need to watch that's really good? We
Oh,
can make a list of
Brothers, cousins.
So someone asked me,
Roommate.
what's comedies you could keep watching over and over and not get sick of?
Austin Powers, Anchorman, Spaceballs,
Police Academy.
Police Academy. What else? Old School. Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison.
Here's one I'm surprised that it won't be on your guys' list, but it's on my list of comedies I can keep watching over and over. Dodgeball.
Oh
yeah.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Yo.
Oh shit!
I could keep watching...
No one makes me bleed my own blood.
What was it? Get Smart. I could rewatch Get Smart.
The one with Steve Carell.
Yeah. Mom! Sean! See how annoying that is?
My fair. Congratulations, you're the new agent. Give me one signature. Oh my God, this is the greatest moment of my life.
Here you go. You're supposed to press the button.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
You never seen?
I remember it
my
coming
God,
out,
you're
and I just
Agent
never saw it.
99.
The element of surprise.
For me, it's the third Austin Powers. Goldmember is so funny.
Austin Powers 2.
He's like, Dad, I'm here to rescue you. Give me like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Austin Powers or Austin Powers 2 are like my most watched movies. Cause like, oh my God. Crikey! I just lost my mojo! Austin, we just noticed that you lost your mojo. We have evidence that Dr. Evil. Wait a minute. I go back to 1969 and I see myself, oh, great. I'm crossing. Oh,
You know the quote. 'cause
I
you
know.
quoted
I
it.
quoted that today at work, and I will say that quote every day. Oh boy, this coffee tastes like shit. It is
Is
shit,
shit,
Austin. Oh, thank God, it's not just me.
He's drinking shit.
It's a bit nutty.
What's the other one? It's the opening, the gold number where it's Tom Cruise.
Oh, I love
Austin
that.
Powers.
I can't believe Steven Spielberg
We're
making a
movie.
movie about me. Very shagadelic,
But-
baby. Yeah.
I do have some thoughts. Really? Do these
You
change
said-
your mind? He's holding his
Well, no-
Oscars.
No offense, Steven, but you have to have mojo, baby. Yeah! Hit it! I
Gosh.
can literally, I do that movie hard.
Daddy
Daddy
was
was
there.
Daddy didn't love me. See, there's a scene that it's cut out of the movie, but they should have kept it. Shut up and take a bow, Daddy. Shut up and take a bow. It's when Austin
Should have
gets nut.
kept it.
They should have kept that scene.
I also like the backstory of how Dr. Evil and
Oh, yeah.
Austin were in school together.
Crikey! Well, do I?
what is
I'm number 2. Nice to meet you, number 2.
the Japanese twins?
Oh, twins.
No, it's what's your name? Fukumi.
Excuse me.
Oh,
fuck
sorry.
me.
Oh, my name is Fukumi. Oh, okay. What's up? Oh, hi, Fukumi. Fuck you.
Oh, you're going for a right smack bomb, and I don't care who does it.
No, it was like screw you, Austin. It's like what? No, we're twins. Fuck me. Fuck you.
Twins.
And then
Oh.
he pulls out his list, bucket list.
Twins!
Girls.
Oh, it's like that one. I was watching The Office, and Dwight was like, they're at Jim and Pam's wedding. Dwight's like, Michael, I found twins, and he's like, excuse me, I must go see some twins. And he's like, aren't they marvelous? It's like, they're both guys, Dwight. It's like, I love me a good pair of twins.
Oh, what else?
Well, we have hit the 9 o'clock marker. We have done it. Your first live.
You did it.
Thank you for joining us
Thank
tonight.
you for having me.
We'll have more topics. This was just a quick welcome back and a test on TikTok Live, which we've done
A lot of
tremendous. We love our TikTok audience.
that was pretty
by the
cool.
way.
Thank you
We
for
love
all
the
watching.
YouTube
That's
audience.
the
Yes,
thing.
thanks for tuning in, commenting on, saying you guys all appreciate everything and made me feel really cool and special.
I'm gonna hear this for the next 5 hours. That's terrific.
But anyway, you all take care. Have a great night on
Have a
here.
good night, you guys.
And then have a great night over here.
Peace.
Peace.